Hi, it's Charlie here in the clinic in Southville. I'm on our top floor and we have all our lovely jungle plants that we're growing up here, looking after them for schools. Anyway, I was on my lunch break and I've just seen a really interesting news article that came out, and it was saying that the ozone hole over Antarctica had healed over for the first time. And rather naively, I jumped and thought, oh great. And my initial thought was, down to lockdown and coronavirus, all the efforts, the things that we've done, it's had a real positive impact on that. Obviously, the reality is it takes a lot longer for things like that to heal. Nothing, a hole over the ozone doesn't heal over a couple of weeks or months. And the reality is it was down to banning of CFCs in aerosol sprays back in the 80s, and also weather patterns had played a large role in it as well. But what it did is it got me thinking, and we've seen lots of reports coming out about all these amazing things happening. Water's clearing up, dolphins in canals in Venice, and I know there's lots of other reasons. It's not all down to pollution, but we're starting to see nature breathe again. For example, the other day, I've started to see honeybees in my garden, and I'd never seen a honeybee in my garden before. Whether that's just coincidence or whether that's down to what's happening, but it feels like nature's coming alive again. And there's a saying within chiropractic that nature needs no help, it just needs no interference. And it's not, we don't do things as humans to nature to heal it. What we do is we stop doing the things that are interfering with it, and that's how nature's going to heal. Nature can look after itself and it will restore the balance. And how that tied in with me with chiropractic is that's exactly the same with us and our backs and our spines, etc., etc. Is, we quite often get asked, when am I going to get better? What can you do to this and this and this? And it's kind of, people are looking for us for the answers of how quickly they're going to get better. And the reality is we can make educated decision or guesses on what we think. But the reality is that as a chiropractor, we're not doing any of the healing or anything. We can't take credit for that. It's you that does the healing. And all we do is we remove interference. So we're removing interference from the spine, but more importantly, we're removing interference from the nervous system, how your brain and your body are talking to each other. When you have a subluxation or a trapped nerve in your back, it's a little bit like me talking to you like this. The messages are coming through, but not as clearly as they should. They're interfered with. And the only way your brain and body knows how to communicate that problem to you is through pain. So you get back pain or sciatica or headaches or something along those lines. So, as I said, nature needs no help. It just needs no interference. So what we're doing at the moment, where we're traveling less and in some ways we're consuming a lot less, apart from maybe PPE, we are giving nature an opportunity to breathe over a couple of weeks and months. It's a very small difference that we've made, but if we can keep it up, that will start to have more of a dramatic impact. And it's the same with your health. We can get you back on track, we can remove that interference, but if you go straight back into the lifestyle, the stress, the busyness, the sitting in office all day, the lifting heavy things, well, whatever it may be that caused the problem, normally it's the stress and the worries of life, raising kids, etc., paying the mortgage, those kind of things. We go back into that, and the reality is that interference is there. So we may be in a better place, but that interference will just start to eat away and start to cause more problems. So like the planet right now, look after yourself and your own ecosystem, and just remember that we don't necessarily need help, we need no interference. And as chiropractors, that's what we do. We remove interference from your nervous system, but it's your body that does the healing. Anyway, hope that was helpful. That was today's ponderings. Cheers, have a good day.